What's up everybody, the Blue Fang here, and today I'm back with another top 5 video. So for this video, I'll be counting down the best villains in the whole Naruto series, including the characters who were villains before but turned good. Just like any top 5 video, I'll be counting down from the 5th best villain all the way to the number 1. Just to set things clear, like all my other top 5 videos, the places I'll put these characters are just my opinions, and if you don't like the outcome of this video, oh, just suit yourself. Now that's out of the way, subscribe and like the video, share it too if you want, and play my intro. Starting off at number 5 is Sasuke. No, not this Sasuke. This Sasuke. I have a lot of mixed feelings about this evil Sasuke, and you see, after Sasuke battled his brother Itachi, Tobi aka False Martyr aka Obito told Sasuke the truth about his brother and how he was a double agent for the Leaf Village. Well, after that, Sasuke unlocks his Mangekyo Sharingan and goes off to capture Killer Bee for the Akatsuki. And that was the start of his villain journey. He then storms the Kage Summit looking for Danzo. He becomes a criminal and then threatens to destroy the Hidden Leaf Village. The best quality about Sasuke is that he always sticks to his goal and wouldn't abandon it. Like how at the start of the series he just wanted to kill Itachi. He versed Itachi eventually, but I don't think he killed him, but he still had his goal that he died. Well, anyway, he wouldn't let anyone stand in his way. As an example is when he was trying to kill Danzo, but Danzo got carrying hostage, and with no hesitation, he shot through both of them with his Chidori, and the feeling of that scene was just full on evilness, and I loved it. I understand some of you don't like Sasuke as a character, since some of the fanbase continuously calling him emo and crybaby, but Sasuke just had some of the best development in the series. Moving on to number 4, which is Obito, the marksman himself. When we were introduced to Obito in his Tobi identity, he was a complete joke. I just thought he was just a joke guy, he's just like some Zetsu guy, but I was wrong. But we all wanted to know who was under the mask. When the story progressed and Tobi was finally revealed, I'm sure we were all shocked to see Kakashi's old teammate behind the mask. Obito is a really complicated character, and as the prime antagonist, he really moved the plot. Responsible for the death of Naruto's parents and the 4th Great Ninja War, Obito's villain journey started when he saw Rin die before his eyes. Before he saw her death though, Madara saved Obito and told him the world is hell and there's only suffering and loss. Madara dreamed of a different reality where only there's peace. He tried to influence his ideals towards Obito, but he didn't listen. He just wanted to get out and help his friends. Seeing Rin die later on made Obito understand what Madara was saying, and he accepted the world as hell, and went on a rampage, killing the people involved in her death. Obito's rage is just one of the best moments in the series. The scene was just so done just right, just one of the best scenes. It just made me feel Obito's despair. I can't forget his abilities, which is another great asset to Obito's character. The one he uses the most, Kamui, is my favorite jutsu in Naruto and something I would have in real life. He's just an amazing, memorable villain that deserves this 4th spot on this list. Now, onto the top 3, we have the snake himself, Orochimaru. The first appearance of this guy was just planned out so well. The feeling of him was just flat out creepy. His theme was too. The small fight against him and Sasuke was just so amazing. The part when Sasuke releases a giant fireball jutsu and Orochimaru just comes out unfazed just showed a really strong opponent. I remember when watching part 1 of Naruto and thinking that Orochimaru was the strongest character. I can't forget his fight with Hiruzen though. When he revived the past Kage, I was like, this is getting so real. I mean, This fight was so right and intense, seeing two Kage level opponents going at each other, and knowing they were student and teacher just made me get the feels. He was just a true evil villain. We have Pain, Madara, and Obito. They all wanted peace. But Orochimaru just wanted power, knowledge, and everything. That's why I loved his character. He cares about nothing except himself. When Sasuke finishes his fight with Naruto and Kabuto takes him to Orochimaru, I just knew this was gonna be bad since Orochimaru finally got Sasuke in his hands. What they did to him in Shippuden was just flat out disrespect though. Making him cool early Shippuden, then killing him off, only to bringing him back in Sasuke's fight with Itachi, then to sealing him, after that reviving him to be a good guy and a Sasuke follower. I really hated that. Part 1 Orochimaru will always be in my heart. Moving on to number 2, we have the legendary Uchiha Madara. Every time I saw this guy on screen or page, I knew things were gonna get real. Ever since we got hyped from the start when Kurama said that Sasuke's chakra is as sinister as Madara's in the early part of Shippuden. Not much was said about him though at the time. After that, he gets mentioned a couple of times by Itachi, and then later on Obito gets the persona of him. We are then to believe that Tobi was actually Madara, which he wasn't. The 4th Great Ninja War comes around and the real Madara gets revealed. Well, what does he do after being just revived? Well, destroy a whole bunch of ninjas on the spot, and 90% of them died to just his taijutsu. He then gets a few power-ups, completes the infinite Tsukiyomi, and sadly gets one-shotted by a black glob of a traitor. That just made me so mad. And when a irrelevant guy like Blatzetsu comes over and defeats Madara so easily by sticking his hand through him, when Madara is clearly the strongest person alive at the time. After we see Kaguya, one of the worst villains in Naruto, take Madara's spotlight, it's just so bad. Madara was the true final boss villain in the show, and the whole entire fan base knows this. You guys probably know who number 1 is though, so let's just do this. Now, number 1 is of course the best villain himself, Pain. I don't mean Nagato, I mean Pain. This guy was just straight out cool. Not only his powers were awesome, but his design was too. Not too overpowered, just on the right scale. Even though he had his Rinnegan. His look with the Rinnegan though, and with all the piercings, is straight up edgy, and I gotta say, sometimes I like edgy stuff. But when my man shows up and kills Jiraiya, it really messed me up for some time. But I knew this guy would be such a great villain, and his arc was amazing too. From then, he obliterates the whole Hidden Leaf village in like one move, making Kakashi use up all his chakra only to dying with a whole bunch of people, and just being a total savage. I gotta say though, his beliefs got me thinking if this guy was wrong or not at the time. His speech he was saying to Naruto about the cycle of hatred was not wrong. There was war, loss, suffering, and pain in the world, and he wanted to change it in his own villainous way. Because the Akatsuki to him was trying to capture all the tail beasts to making a super weapon to end all war. I love how this villain had emotions, and I could understand the pain he has gone through. Even before Naruto came to fight Pain, I thought this was the end of Konoha. I actually thought he would kill everyone. Just as I thought that Naruto summons in and one of the best fights start. Pain just is the best villain in Naruto, and that's why he's in my number 1 spot. Thank you so much for watching guys. Hopefully you liked the video, and also in the comments below tell me who your top favorite villains are. Like always, subscribe, like, and share the video. It's been the Blue Fang. Peace.